Hi, welcome to Self-Discovery Support. The intention I'm setting for this reading is to pick up energies that may provide clarity, insight, or guidance for you. If it does not resonate with you, it may be useful to view it simply as a story. And after all, every story has something we can learn from. So let's get started. This is going to be a reading for Earth signs. So that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right, so we're going to start with an oracle message. These are new cards. They keep jumping out of my hand. All right, what do the earth signs need to think about? What is going on for them at this moment? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, so we have this image, someone in a bubble, someone feeling like they're sinking, maybe isolated, feeling in this space where just kind of maybe disconnected as well, and also maybe focusing a lot internally on the issues that are coming up. It's a point in life where I feel like things are coming up for people. All right, so we have stress. What triggers stress in your life and how do you respond? In stress and fear, your body follows a familiar psychological routine. Before you are aware, your brain detects a need to react and sends a message to pump out stress hormones, giving you the impetus to respond. From losing keys to doing a work presentation, the process is the same. When the need for a response is over, the brain receives a message to calm down and start balancing your hormones. Experiencing high levels of stress or fear as a child can impact your brain's ability to regulate stress hormones as an adult, giving you the potential for an overactive response system with far-reaching consequences, physically and emotionally. How were you met in your fear and stress in childhood? Did you experience any traumas or challenging home situations? How were you supported or not in getting through it? So that's a lot to think about. I'm using the therapy toolkit cards. So we're going to get these type of big messages. But I do think that what we're seeing is people going through things that maybe you're having to relearn ways of coping. There is something happening here for you. We're going to get into that now. Figure out what is happening. All right. What's going on for earth signs in relation to this card? We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Cups. Okay, so definitely some kind of partnership. There is someone here. This is a connection, right? This is someone that we have on our brains, potentially romantically as well. I mean, I'm gonna go straight there. There's something that we've been waiting on for a long time. We've been waiting for things to change in a particular situation. But I do feel like maybe the worry here is, will things change with this person? Will I be able to? Also, there's a waiting period, and that can cause anxiety. Eight of Cups. So there's definite stress about, you're probably at a point where you're thinking, is this a point where I move on? Where I just simply recognize that this is not enough for me? Or is this person moving on from me? So there is a little bit of that tension there. And that is why we're getting that stress card. How are you handling that? Tell us more about this Two of Cups. The Sun. Okay, so this is a connection that we really feel strongly about. Queen of Cups. Deep emotions here. This person could really make you feel like the best of yourself. Tell us about the Seven of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. So you have been waiting on this to come together. There's been this period of... Tell us about the Wheel of Fortune. So there's been this period of you thinking, maybe even planning, what can I do? What are the things, the steps I can take to make sure that this connection comes together? Eight of Swords here. So it's a place of being stuck, feeling like nothing is going to change. Even though we have that Wheel of Fortune, the potential is here. You want that to change, but there's a state of something is inhibiting you from that, and that is potentially why there is that buildup of strong emotions that we can relate to stress and maybe how we handle things. Ace of Cups. So there is a need or a desire for you to have that new start here, but I don't know if you're sure if that will come together. I want to find out some more about this. How are the earth signs feeling about this? We're having sentimental memories. We're having you looking back, nostalgia. So this could very well be someone that you have already experience with, memories with. You perhaps know this person. We have... Okay, so this person, we have that peacock. This person could be someone that there's a lot of ego. Maybe you have a kind of, how to say that? We have the show off. Yeah, this could be a connection where there was a lot of maybe pride and ego involved. A lot of the surface or show. This could be describing your person. Tell us more. Hidden. Okay. So we do have almost something that is at one point out there, coming forward, and then it's retreat. So this could be describing a kind of very hot and cold type of connection, and in and out energy. It's something which had that very surface level, but also retreating. Your person could also be retreating at this point, even though you may describe them as someone that's quite bold. That makes me think of fire sign energy. And we do have the Sun, so that is Leo energy. We also have Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups. Yeah. So the main major arcana energy we have is that fire energy. All right. I feel like for many of you, this is definitely a partnership here that you're thinking. I think you see in it the potential to have more, because you're recognizing that this particular partnership did bring out the happiest times. Maybe it's a looking back at what you're seeing as happy, but then sometimes memories do exacerbate or exaggerate what it is that we feel. I'm wondering if that, like, the nature of the connection was one that it left you doing a lot of waiting, doing a lot of investment, while also giving to this person's ego in a way. It was like almost feeling like we're trying to figure out how to work together, but somehow this thing, which is ego between us gets in the way. In other words, there's not like a real figuring out of how we could actually team up. I'm feeling like many of you are thinking that you like things are at the point where you maybe have lost this connection, and that is, leading us to this stressful state of mind. I want to find out about this 8 of Swords. 3 of Cups. Okay. All right. So this is your, every tarot reader, well, a lot certainly uses as the third party card. In this situation, I'm going to confirm that it could actually be true, that there is something else, and I'm not saying someone else, it could be something else that is preventing this from coming together, and that third party can also be our own fears and doubts. It doesn't have to be a person, it can be the baggage we carry with us. So, but there is something restricting both of you here. We have the Devil in hidden energy, so Capricorn energy. There's with that Peacock card, we could see there's something that this connection, as happy as it makes us on an internal level, it doesn't have something sorted out yet. There is a need to solve something. There's some kind of there's an attachment issue, probably codependency, some behaviors. I'm feeling like it's more like behaviors that inhibit what's happening here. Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords in this deck. It's someone who is maybe a little bit can be hurtful with words, can be watching more than saying something. King of Swords. So yeah, it's a very kind of, also it's a little bit immature as well. There is a kind of coldness, removal, and not being in touch with emotions, while maybe investing more in what's here on show. All right, so I'm going to get a potential outcomes for you, an advice. Potential outcomes. Well, 6 of Cups, potential outcomes. So this is definitely something that could be savored and saved, right? This could be something that you could take your time to build towards, maybe tapping into the nostalgic place where things come from, that you have memories with this person and that you cannot really deny. So can it be saved? Yes, this points to the fact that you could move into a space where this is a kind of recognition of soul connection here, where you could have those 2 cups coming together. Advice. Knight of Swords. Okay, so the advice here is we need to communicate. People need to communicate, and we need to say clearly what is on our mind. Think a little bit about how we say things. Knight of Swords can be very kind of sharp and hard with their words. We saw that with the King of Swords. This is maybe you wanting to be clear. Definitely be clear, be communicative of things. Try to find out what you don't know so you can make clear decisions, but also watch out for, if some of us have a tendency to have a sharp tongue, which comes right back to this stress card. How do we deal with things when we get stressed? Do we lash out? Then that could be a situation here. All right, guys, I'm gonna get you an affirmation card, and then we'll close. For Earth signs, what do you need to know? I express my creativity. My unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand, so you may need to be in a more creative space and less in a kind of logical rational space to start to have this come together. The creativity comes from the place in us, which also is like a heart-centered, but also a kind of from your gut and from your sacral energy, and it's not really in your mind. It's going with the feeling, the instincts, rather than a place of holding back. So scarcity, bitterness, and any triggered or wounded feelings that are there. This is for both of you. Cross watchers, this is also for you as well. So take care and do subscribe if this resonated with you.